This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They can't stop him. Refuses to. Look at that powerful running. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looks left and finds his target there. brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Gators. That's how you finish a play. Now the important point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Finds an open target on the left side. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few. Closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What play?
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
on the move now. He's got it in the open. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeper for the first down and more. QB in the clear now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He keeps it. QB draw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Keeper. Defense able to stop it. He's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return. What a takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's back to throw again on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's another deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't. Right, punch it in there.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Throwing for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They keep him guessing with a run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs to run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. It's low. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Finds his target, and it's complete.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7.
That means the score, Florida 28, Alabama 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll weave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening.
Military stun! Military, 6 propane! 6 propane! Cooler 18! Ready!
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Solid run, good for first down yardage. Moves left out of the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's low. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Hey, I really like the... On third down, I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Bringing pressure. On the move now. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Gators have 1st and 10 here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense starts with excellent field position.
22, got it? Cookie.
On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Trick 9, B.
And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
He picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And now from the pistol formation. And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hit as he released it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback in his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He finds some space. As the first down is still going. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. And the Gators line up with a first and goal. It's an option look. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over with 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made down inside the 10. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. The defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score Florida 56, Alabama 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Grinding away on the ground. He's got the first and still going.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Gators line it up with first and goal.
Come on, set.
Check out this call on first and goal. It'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal.
Military stunt.
This one to the left will go for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part...
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks free.
Down at the 43. And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominant
intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Exploit them here on this run.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff in a single back formation. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Caught! He's wide open, look out! And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.